All right, we back with another one. This story comes out of Colorado and it took place in 2020. Let's see what happened in this case. I won't forgive him. Colorado teen who allegedly set fire to the wrong home, killing 5 innocent people over stolen iPhone, sentenced to 60 years, but family says that's not enough. Posted by Ashika N. Harris, published July 5th, 2024, Atlanta Black Star. Let's go. After waiting nearly 4 years to see justice served, a black Senegalese community in Colorado has learned the fate of the ringleader of a revenge plot to kill 5 innocent family members after he set the wrong home ablaze over a stolen iPhone. On Tuesday, July 2nd, Kevin Bui, 20, was sentenced the maximum allowable sentence of 60 years behind bars by Judge Karen L. Brody of the 2nd Judicial District Court. Bowie was the mastermind behind the plan to set a house fire that killed 3 adults, a toddler, and a 6-month-old in 2020. Why not just say 2 toddlers because 6 months is a toddler? The victims were Debril Gibby DL, his 23-year-old wife, Adja, and their 21-month-old daughter, Khadija, as well as Dial's sister, Hassan Baye, and her 6-month-old daughter, Hawa Baye. Can't pronounce these names. I know I'm butchering it, but we're going to just continue. 3 other victims escaped the fire by jumping out of a second-story window and sustaining broken bones and other injuries. Bowie is the last of 3 suspects to be sentenced. His friends, Gavin Seymour, 20, and Dylan Siebert, 19, were sentenced to 40 years and 10 years, respectively. Siebert's 10 years include 3 years in a juvenile detention center and additional 7 years in youth offender services. After making a plea deal with prosecutors in May, Bowie pled guilty to 2 counts of second-degree murder. In exchange, the state dropped 60 additional charges against him. Amadou Baye lost his wife, Hassan, and daughter, Hawa, in the fire. He said the punishment does not fit the crime, noting he is suicidal and must take medication to sleep. That's not enough. That will always burn my heart, Baye told reporters. Every time I'm going to think about 60 years for someone who killed 5 people, it's going to make me suffer again. I won't forgive him for what he has done. He killed my wife and my daughter, and he destroyed my life, Baye told Fox 3 in a separate interview when Seymour was sentenced. I hate him. I hate the guy. I hate all of them. Family friend Usman Ba tried to find the silver lining. We've been waiting for this day for a very long time. We've been grieving and we're still grieving, and this is just a step towards closure, Ba told the media after Bowie's sentencing. Ba told the media after Bowie's sentencing, it's not the closure we wanted, but finally, we just don't want to have to deal with the suspects anymore, and we can really just mourn and talk about the amazing individuals that we lost, Ba continued. The senseless tragedy unfolded on August 5th, 2020 in Denver's Green Valley Ranch neighborhood, roughly a month after Bowie said he had been robbed of his phone, money, and shoes while trying to purchase a gun. Bowie, who was only 16 at the time, used the Find My iPhone app to track the location of his phone and enlisted Seymour and Siebert, who were 16 and 15 at the time, to help him plan his retaliation. However, they targeted the wrong home. None of the family members were responsible for stealing Bowie's phone. According to an arrest affidavit, surveillance footage shows the friends wearing masks on the corner, pointing inside the victim's home, and running away from the direction of the house. Police said surveillance also shows the trio held gasoline cans and were caught on video purchasing the mask from a nearby store prior to the crime. Since Bowie was the last to be sentenced, Baye, Ba, and other family members and friends have been in and out of court each of the suspects' hearing. Since Bui was the last to be sentenced, Baye, Ba, and other family members and friends have been in and out of court at each of the suspects' hearings. You don't deserve jail, you deserve the death penalty, but since we don't have that in Colorado, give them the maximum. Family member Hap, Hapsa Ba said during Seymour's sentencing. Bui told the court he takes full responsibility for his actions and doesn't expect forgiveness, but hopes the family can move forward and find some level of joy and peace, CBS Colorado reported. This is a terrible story. My condolences goes out to the family, and hopefully they can have some closure after the senseless crime. I feel him on that death sentence. They took 5 people away from your family, and 60 years would not be enough to me either. Although he probably didn't intentionally try to kill the people, but his actions led to the death of 5 people. So whether he intentionally tried to or not, that's hard to judge. But he definitely killed the wrong people. So mistake or not, I would feel the same way as this man after losing 5 family members. No forgiveness ever. Not give a damn about how remorseful he is in court when he's sentenced. Just no forgiveness ever. Nah, you don't forgive people that took something so valuable from you. He killed 5 people over a stolen iPhone, something that can be so easily replaced. It's just not worth it. If you thought that these individuals were responsible for stealing your iPhone, why wouldn't you just call law enforcement instead of handling it this way? And now you're going to be in jail till you're probably 70 or 80 years old over a damn phone. These young people need to think about their actions and the consequences that becomes of their actions. And I don't know what his friends were thinking. You don't go with someone to do something like that. You call authorities, or if you can't talk them out of it, you call authorities and let them handle it. Fire is nothing to play with. You could have killed more than just the people in that house from setting that fire. He's got a extremely long sentence. It's 60 years. That's a lot of time, but it still wouldn't be enough for me. I agree with this man. It just wouldn't be enough. The way I feel is that someone commit a horrible crime like this, they deserve the same thing the victims receive from you. Douse him in gas and set his ass ablaze. All right, we're going to close it out. Let me know what you think in the comments, and we'll see you on the next one.